If you are under the age of 18, the content of this video is not intended for you. So please stop watching now. Hey YouTube, it's Audrey, and I'm here today to participate in Saturday Crafting Fun with two crafters, one design, hosted by Melissa, who is Mo Creations, Gloria, who's Girlia Cards, and Lisa, who's UCY I'm a Diva, and also for Satmorn Makes, hosted by Jillian Norwood. I'll have those hashtags listed below, and you can put those in and see all the crafty inspiration that has happened this week or anytime. So I also want to make this video an alert, an enabler alert for a sale that's going on at Craft Stash. There is an additional stretch and save going on this week. It doesn't apply to clearance items, but pretty much everything else it does. They have stretch and save. If you buy $50 worth, you get 10% off. $75, you get 15% off. And anything over $100, you get 20% off your entire order, with the couple exceptions like the club membership and clearance. But this happens on top of any sale, any bundle discounts. So this is a new collection of purses. Y'all know how I am with purses. And Helen Griffin just had to come out with a new line of purses. 2 weeks ago, I think it was almost 2 weeks ago. And mine came the day before yesterday, and I'm sort of mad that I didn't wait, because the bundle price was a great discount, but now you can get it for another 20% off. And then if you are a VIP member, you could join their VIP for $14.99, I believe it is, and then you get 10% off all your orders. Then they have reward points. So if you are a VIP member, you have the sale, you get the sale, you get the VIP extra 10% off. Yep, and then you collect points that you can use on another one. So it's a great time to buy right now. So now that I got that out of the way, let me show you these new purses. Whew! Helen Griffin, she kills me with these purses. And I gotta have them, so I ordered them the day they came out. And like I said, if I would have waited till today, I would have had an extra 20% off. But since I don't, I'm telling you about the sale so you can get the deal. And that is through tomorrow. And you make sure it's midnight London time, UK time. So make sure that you know what time that is in your time zone. In the Central time zone, it would end tomorrow night at 6 p.m. So anyway, the first one is this Smart Hobo bag, and you can see a picture of it up there. It's 3 dies, looks very simple to put together. And you're going to be seeing me use these a lot in the coming weeks. Then there is this one, the Big Bow Frame Purse Die Set, and you could see a picture of it there, and you could kind of tell what it looks like here. Love this. I actually used the handle out of this one today. Then there is this mini weekend tote bag set. You can see the picture there. Now, Helen Griffin, who designs Simply Made Crafts, she has a habit of doing minis, and I really like that. She'll do a large version, and then she'll do a miniature version. Like with her gable box, she had a large gable box, then she had a mini gable box that was in a Paper Craft Society kit. She did a large doctor's bag purse, and then she did a mini doctor's bag purse. And there was one other purse that I believe she also did a mini version of. So if you guys remember when I did this last fall with the Fall Fun collab I did with Lady Cree, this was the larger version of this bag. This is no longer available, so if you want this bag, you could get this one. It's a little smaller, but from the video that she showed comparing the two, it's really not that much smaller as opposed to some of her other bags. It's really large and then a lot smaller. So this is an excellent one to get. This is what it looks like. I did this one out of felt and then lined it with paper. So there is that bag. And then there's this bag, which is the one that I have made today. It is the Column Evening Baguette Bag Die Set. That's a mouthful. But it's an evening clutch purse, and there's a picture of that one. So I've made two different ones of this today. Then there is a decorative fitting die set, which can be used with any purses and bags that you have. Has a long handle, has a buckle, has a belt buckle here and a different version here. Has a die for this large lobster claw. This is a tassel. This is a slider. You got some corners. This is a diamond embellishment. These are zipper pulls. There is a zipper. Here's another part that can be used with this buckle. There is this piece that I think goes in the tags. So this piece slides in the tags. Not quite sure what that piece is. I'm going to have to look that one up. And then there's another piece. And then another lobster claw. So, lots of pieces, an embellishment, a plate, so a couple jump rings. So this set is excellent. Then there are two new fabric papers. For I think the last line that she did, or either the line of purses that she did before, I think this is like the third or the fourth line of purses that she's done. But either the last one or the one before, she came out with a fabric paper, which was craft color. And if you remember, if you've been crafting for a while, back a few years back, there was Craft Text, which is like a fabric type paper. That's what that was. So now Craft Stash, under its brand Creative Craft Products, has released a gold finish and a silver finish. And it's made to look like leather. You could use it like this, or in her example, she washed it and crinkled it up so it looks like crinkled up worn leather. So that's an option that you can do, or as I said, you could use it just like this. So this is considered part of her release. I guess there was actually a paper pad that was supposed to come out with the release, but something happened to the paper pad. And hopefully they said it will come out later. So in the meantime, she bundled it up, or Craft Stash bundled it up with these fabric papers. Now all of these things are available individually also. So with all the bee themed stuff, oh, I forgot to show you the other stuff that I used. And I was getting ready to start talking about it. But with all the bee stuff that's happening and bee themed things, I decided to actually use some of mine. Because I've had this one now. I believe this one came out in 21. So this one is Tell the Bees. And I had to have this. Craft Consortium did this. I saw Lynn, who is Gift Diva here on YouTube. She had this paper, and I saw it, but I hadn't gotten it yet. And then when she showed it, I was like, yep, I'll be getting it. So I finally used a piece out of it. Just one, not even the whole piece. Here's the one piece that I used. So I got a lot to use, but this is a great paper pad. So I used one sheet out of the Tell the Bees. And then I used one sheet out of this Park Lane Bees set from Joann's. Now, I got this last year. This one came out last year, and I, had said I wasn't buying paper, trying not to buy paper unless something comes out that just like wows me. So this one did, as well as the new Echo Park Be Happy that came out. I had to have that one. I love yellow and black and gold. Those are my favorite color combinations. So I used a sheet out of this one. So sorry for hitting the camera. That's what I have used. So this is the first one. And the paper that has the bees on it has gold foiling. This Be Happy is a cut apart, but it was a square, but I just cut out the hexagon, and it has the little bee on there. This is so stinking cute. And this one doesn't come with the handle. Like I said, it's a clutch bag. However, the handle from that bow kind of coin purse looking bag, that handle fits. So that's what I used. I used 110 pound Michael cardstock and ivory to make the base, and then the die has all of the cut apart, the layering pieces, the 5 pieces here, and for the front and for the back. For the handle, I cut one out in 110 pound paper, and then I cut one out in the pattern paper, glued them together, curved it, and just glued it on there. I do have the Be Happy on a very thin layer of foam tape just to give it a little bit of dimension off of there. And then I use Velcro to close it. Then, as you can see, here is the inside. And you can make pieces and line the inside if you want to cover the join lines. I just didn't do that in this case. And I'm thinking I might do a part 2 and make a little mini album to go in here. If you have not seen Vanessa, who is Crafting with the Smiles video for part 2 of the sticker fun with Lady Cree that happened on the 20th, go back and watch that, because I tell you, girlfriend tore it up with the purses. And she made purses, several, not just one, she made several purses, and she made mini albums to go with them, and they are gorgeous. So, I mean, hers was a little bigger than this one, but this would be good to make just a little skinny notebook even to put in here and gift, or like I said, a long skinny mini album of some type that has some little small like 2x3 pictures in it. So that's the first one. And then the second one is totally my jam. This one, I used that black and gold paper. Use the black 110 pound cardstock base. This one, I cut out the little black medallion die that came with the die set. And then this bee, I actually found yesterday at Hobby Lobby. It is a button, and I cut off the button and then filed the back because it was metal and it was kind of sharp, but it's one of the Soology buttons, and I know as of yesterday it might change because the sales change on Monday and they're closed tomorrow, but all of the buttons up to $3.49 were 99 cents, and then everything over $3.49 was $1.99. I mean, there are ones that were $9.99. There are a couple even higher than that, but the most they were $1.99. So I got a couple crystal baguette buttons that were regularly $9.99 for $99, and a few other ones that I got. But this was one of them, and now I wish I would have bought two. I wasn't thinking. I had a bunch of stuff in my cart, so I only got one. But if that goes on sale again, and I will buy it. And I saw the sale or heard about the sale from Gail, who's Gail Banks Creates. And I had forgot about it and was walking around, and then I saw this. I said, oh, yeah, Gail did say that. I forgot about that. And then this handle is a chain. And I mean, I wish it was just a little longer. I thought it was a little longer, but it still works. It hangs nicely for what my purposes are going to be. But this was a necklace out of the jewelry department that was on clearance for $1.40. And so I took the lobster clasp clasp off, and then I joined it together into a circle. I'll use this on another project. Then I made paper loops. So I lined the top, this piece, and notice I lined the top here. This does not come in the die set. I just measured and cut. So I measured and cut, and then I made a loop, as you can see here and here. And so I glued down here, and then I made a loop, and I glued the loop down over the chain. I just love this. Love it, love it, love it. So these are my two bags that I have made to show you examples of the new purses from Simply Made Craft, and to participate in the Two Crafters One Design. And I forgot to say that usually they have a theme. This week's theme was Maker's Choice, so you can make anything you want. Thus, I made the purses. And Saturday Morning Makes is always just getting your stuff and creating it. I love these. These are a quick make. Again, they're on sale through tomorrow on Craft Stash US. Go to the US site if you're not familiar, because there is a UK site and there is a US site. Shipping is free over $80 on the US site. So you want to take advantage of that. Both sites are pretty much the same. But of course, if you buy in UK, then you're going to have the conversion. You're going to have a different shipping schedule. But anyway, that sale is on with the Stretch and Save. It's on until 6 p.m. Central Time on Sunday, tomorrow. Whew! Now I have talked and talked and talked and talked and talked. And so I am going to head downstairs, because I am going to do a binge watch of a show that I have not seen and have been waiting to see it. One day I'll have to tell you guys what's been going on with my life. You know, the last few years has been kind of rough for me, but this year I've already had 2 surgeries. So I'm recovering still from the second one, and I'm now able to move around a lot easier. Still not 100%, but I'm close. So I'm back in the craft room. So join another collaboration for next month. So make sure you're watching, because I'm going to have a lot of videos next month. So you all have a great and very blessed day. And thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.